He says, of course. It's Alden's turn.
Alrighty. Well, Alden thinks it's a horrible abomination now that Bill has described its true nature. So he steps over to it and says, "Back to your home world, back to your hellish dimension." And he tries to impale it on the spear of the point of his hammer, which has a point on it as well.
Yeah, yellow shine hammer. That hits.
That's a
And
power attack, and that's why the damage is so high.
that if you did that before, it would instantly kill him as well. So you instantly kill him now.
Good.
You're just piercing him, and you see a bunch of goo coming out of him, and it's just gone.
Good riddance. Oh, I hope there aren't any more of those in here.
Nice hit. Well,
Thank you.
I'm gonna keep a lookout for that.
So
Is the
And-
ceiling kind of obscured or dark?
no, it's just a white marble. He was hiding in a corner. If that was your question.
Yeah, it's just like maybe we couldn't have seen him. I'm going to
And yes,
cast light on just like something on everybody. How long does it last? Is it hours?
light is only possible on one thing, and then the other light will fade away.
Everyone will notice that Alden has a kind of a halo now, and he explains that it's an iron torch that he bought from the salesman. Basically, it's just an ever-burning torch that's in the form of an iron stone.
10 minutes. Okay, I'll cast light on somebody's helmet or something. Somebody's wearing.
The spear of Hawk, or the hammer of Alden. However,
Well,
Yeah.
Alden has a light source already,
yeah.
so it might be better if it...
As you guys have impaled the executioner's hood, a sigil comes up, and it's written in a strange language. It's written in the following 4 languages, and that is Auron, Celestial, Tengu, and Sphinx. And can anybody say if he or she has this language? One of those 4.
Let's see. I have Draconic, Goblin, and Sylvan.
So there's none of those.
Yeah.
So this is for Bill. Bill, you can read this. Only you can read this.
Mhm.
I do need to state up front, this is a riddle.
Yeah.
And you may use a wisdom or intelligence check to see if you know more about the riddle.
Sure.
But not now. First, I need to read the riddle, of course. The riddle is only for you. You may share it with the other person, so to speak, people.
Yep.
And this will be the riddle. What surrounds the world, yet dwells within a thimble? All men need it, no men own it, and without it you would die. Again. What surrounds the world and dwells within a thimble? All men need it, no men own it, and without it you would die. I'm gonna copy it into the chat for you.
You mean a thimble, like up for your finger when you're sewing?
Yeah. That's a thimble.
Air?
Yes, it's air. That's nicely done. That's in 20 seconds you have guessed it.
Wow.
And
I don't think all the air in the world would fit in a thimble, but maybe they're not talking about all the air, just some of it.
yeah, it just says yet dwells. Yeah, some of it.
Oh, dwell. So any amount could be in a thimble.
Yeah.
I see.
As you answer with air loudly, there is a hard and loud lightning flash and a boom in the middle of the room.
I couldn't help but solve it!
And you see one of the Hydra's heads has been sliced cleanly off and is now laying motionless on the floor.
And does it look like the wound was also seared closed?
Yes, yes,
Oh, thank
indeed.
God.
Well, then, let's solve some riddles.
That's Hydra cruelty, by the way, Bill.
I didn't do anything.
I know we didn't know, but we have to be careful in the future. Don't so readily answer. We have to make friends.
We have to make friends.
All right. Well done. Well done. All right. We have 2 doors, and those are the only exits, right?
Yes.
The
And
sigil on the floor here.
They are just open, so to speak. Those gold lines are the pathway, so you can just keep on walking.
The sigil, did it just appear, or was that always here?
No, that just appeared. That's from the riddle.
Okay, so that
The
is apparently
riddle is standing there, so to speak.
okay, so that doesn't seem to have any extra function. All right.
Nope.
Well, I suppose we can pick either direction. They both look symmetrical, except that the west one goes to these pedestals.
Mm-hmm.
East one might have pedestals, but we can't see them from here, I guess. So the east side is blocked from view, right? But the west side is open enough that we can see the pedestals.
Yes, yes. You can also see the coloring of the floor.
Okay. Do we see any doors over on the east side? Over here?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a door here, but
It's a door, okay. Oh, there's a door there, okay.
yeah, let's see if I can.
And another door up to the north, okay.
I don't know if you
We probably
see
don't
it
this.
better now. That there's a faint
Yeah,
line of gold.
Maybe we'll find something for the pedestals inside that dark or inside that door. So maybe we should go east first.
But it's a door, yeah. It's not exactly a door, but more of an opening.
Good. All right.
I just shrug.
But I'm open to either direction.
Yeah, same here. I'll be just on the lookout for anything more that can drop on our heads from the ceiling.
And strangle us, yes, that would be unpleasant. Almost as unpleasant as getting eaten by a Hydra. Or turned into a cinder.
Yeah, and what I don't like that if we fuck the riddles, that's what I think, and how says us in character. I like to think that I'm good warrior, but even I think that if the Hydra gets free because we fuck up riddles, we're gonna get killed.
Indeed. I'm only thankful that the heads...
Yeah, this was a riddle.
I was wondering about that, because you gave the word, and did you answer in common, or did you answer in the original language?
I believe I just spoke in common.
Well, that was sufficient. All right. I don't know if we have a point person chosen. I'm willing to go on point, or Hawk can, or perhaps a Moond. I don't think we have a trap specialist among us.
Well, I definitely know good with traps. But
All right. I'll do my best to... I don't know if any of us in particular has the keenest eye for detail. I'm not terrible at it, but and I'm willing to go on in front.
+6 perceptions.
All right. So Alden leads the way. He carefully searches as we go, though. So he's looking for tripwires and surprises. And any secrets, too.
Sure.
I'll try and...
I
try and
cast guidance.
Oh, thank you.
That's
Okay,
a plus 20 or plus 1?
Plus one.
Plus 1.
so Alden, do you need me up the front with you, or can I cover our backs?
Good question. Maybe in front with me would be good. And then Amund, you could be in the back if you'd want to, guarding Bill.
Yeah.
In case any more hoods try to drop on him.
Let's see. You don't see any traps other than,
Okay.
well, you see the sigil on the floor
Got it.
that you also see there and over.
He looks for secret doors, too, on the floor and the ceiling and the walls.
You find none.
I would
Okay.
avoid stepping on the sigil, for now at least.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I
I know.
was going to do that. So he goes past the sigil, not stepping on it, searching all the walls and the floor and the ceiling, and eventually
I'm looking
the
out
door,
for
too.
threats.
You don't find anything.
Is it the
What do you
same
make of the
land?
sigil, Bill? Is it another riddle?
I do not know. Is the sigil written in, or
Same
is
language?
there any writing or?
No, there's nothing that. Well, throw knowledge arcana.
Sure. Sure. Wow.
You know it has nothing to do with any languages, foreign languages, or anything, but perhaps it's a spell.
Oh.
For that, you need to throw a spellcraft check.
Mm-hmm. I probably do not know.
Amund
not.
does not know. However, Bill clearly knows that the sigil has something to do with healing.
Oh. Oh. It appears to be
Oh.
some kind of healing magic.
I see.
Out of character, I wonder if that works on Hydra. I wonder if we can explode Hydra by overhealing.
Ah, that's a good idea. Still, I wonder, I just feel the Hydra's so beautiful. I would hate to kill it if we don't have to, but apparently it's going to die anyway from the...
It breathes fire. It wants us to turn into cinder. It's not beautiful.
Well, that's
but,
true, but it's
in
the same way a tiger is beautiful, even though it wants to eat you.
In character, I say that. Well, we don't know if that works. If that will work on us if somebody steps on it, or if it work on anything else. So.
All right, we should save it for emergencies then. And so Alden, he searched the door, and he says, if any of you would like to look at the door before we open it, feel free. I don't see any traps on it.
I'm curious on.
Well, I have my spear prepared in case something is right behind that door, ready to attack us.
All right.
Bill, did you tell us about what you learned about the sigil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's some kind of healing magic. That's all I know.
Does it emanate it, or is that what will work on it?
It's a rune, so runes are crafted with magic, and it emanates. If you would do detect magic, it emanates magic as well. And runes are crafted with magic, so. And this rune has something to do with healing.
Some kind of
All right.
probably conjuration healing aura or something.
I cast
Okay,
Cure
so-
Life Wounds on it.
What did you say?
I try casting a Cure Life Wounds.
Um,
Let's see if the Hydra pops in your head.
If it doesn't take the charge, you could give it to one of us instead.
yeah, you have there's a
Yeah.
touch attack now holding, so it did not work. It's just a runic inscription on the floor, laid on the floor. So it does not take a cure light wounds.
Okay. I guess I'll give it to Alden, being the point man, the one that's actually going to step into a trap.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
You could give it
so
to yourself as well, but I do appreciate it.
How will you walk? Will you
Like
walk?
this.
Okay, over the sigil or around the sigil?
Around.
Okay.
Carefully sidestepping the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can easily sidestep on the sigil, so as you can see.
I think. Yeah, no, Bill rolled really low on his knowledge arcana, so Bill probably doesn't understand runes very well, so.
So you can Alden
It's a D8, right?
can heal, by the way. 1d8 plus 2, I believe.
Oh, thank you. Should I roll that, or would you like to?
I was already typing
Ah.
that.
There you have it.
Wonderful. Thank you.
That went a lot better than the other two heals.
Okay, so you're good to open.
Yes. Does anybody else want to look at it before I open it? I don't see anything on it.
I'll give it a peep.
All right.
There's nothing wrong with the door, as far as you can tell.
That's good. Thanks for analyzing it in case it had a spell or a riddle on it. And once everybody's ready, Alden attempts to open the door.
How do you open the door?
He tries to push it inward to see if it pushes.
Just slightly, or just push the door?
Oh, good question. I think slightly at first.
Okay. The door doesn't. The door just goes along, so to speak.
Okay.
And first you can see somewhere around here, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, how do I do
Always gotta
that?
be cautious in case there's a
Alright.
creature. I don't see anything yet. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, I needed to right-click it.
So it's green.
And then you see here as well. I'm working with the polygon lines now. Never did that, so sorry if it's a bit weirdish. But this is the line of sight you have.
Okay. So what
So
does he see? Grass?
It looks like grass, just like you've slightly opened into a forest. So as you open the door and you hear a slight. There are thick vines coating the walls, and you immediately understand that's why you couldn't look inside. And there are a tangle of roots and grass everywhere on the floor, so it makes a difficult terrain everywhere you can look at.
So the walls would normally be transparent, but the vines block them?
Yes, only the outer walls are made of a thick white marble stone, so you can't look through that. You can here barely see the half, or well, 1/3 of a big tree.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you have nimble moves,
Mm-hmm.
which allows you to take a 5-foot step in.
All right. He says, well, it's going to be tough going in there, but it looks safe for now. And he opens the door all the way so that we can see everything in there.
Okay.
Oh,
Open the door all the way, and you see 4 big trees. However, you may make a stealth check.
do we see creatures in there?
Yes, but first
Okay.
you may make a stealth check. Perhaps they can see you.
All of
All
us,
right,
or
still.
No, just him,
okay.
since he is there. Oh. So they don't notice you. Since you're standing there and you open the door, well, they just don't notice you. And yeah,
After we've gotten a view of them, maybe all of us have seen them now, right?
yes, I just want to explain what they were, so to speak.
Alden carefully and softly tries to close the door so that Bill can brief us.
Okay, yeah, you successfully do that.
He does that and says, Bill, what are those things?
Well, you find 4 small, or well, you saw, 4 small green humanoids, and this is what you see, by the way, seen, by the way, Alden. And in the middle, there's a halfling creature, and they're just sitting around him and staring at the creature. And then Bill informs you of what kind of creatures these are, and Amund can do that as well, by the way.
Was the halfling alive?
No, it was just a rotten corpse.
Ah.
And Amund or Bill, and this is for both of you, the creatures are called Vegepygmy, and they are a small plant-like creature. Let's see what you've threw. They can attack with claws or a long spear, and they are immune to electricity. So that's something you guys should be wary of.
Are they weak against fire?
They are not weak against fire, only weak against electricity.
My
Or
devilish
immune to
fade
electricity.
away so quickly.
But they aren't weak against fire. So that's about everything you know of these creatures.
All right. Thank you, Bill.
Hopefully me and
yeah.
Amund finish
Bill
each other's
or
sentences
Alden.
while describing these things.
Are they hostile? Are they evil?
At this moment, they're just looking at the dead corpse.
Generally speaking.
They're intrigued by it. Generally speaking, they just like to have what everybody else has, and they like to take it as well,
They like to steal. All right.
or
they're very-
murder
very-
people and then take their stuff.
Very Fey-like.
Yes.
So they could be considered evil then.
They could be considered towards evil. Yes, you don't have a detect evil. If you would do that, you wouldn't find them evil,
More
Oh,
chaotic.
okay, so because they're not powerful enough. Yeah.
or
Right.
they're not powerful enough. Yes.
All right. Well, do they speak any languages that we know? Do they speak Common?
No, they do they speak Undercommon,
What about Sylvan?
and
I speak Undercommon.
they speak Vegapygmy. However, Vegapygmy is a language through plants, and it's not a spoken language.
I speak Undercommon.
Well, they speak Undercommon as well.
Yes.
All right. Would you like to try to negotiate with them, or should we simply go in and try to destroy them, since we know they're probably murderers?
Yes, they're commonly known as killing unwary adventurers.
Well, we're quite wary.
Well, maybe we should just simply go in there and try to destroy them, since we know that they're probably among all of their kind, just like the rest of their kind. They're trying to kill us.
Well, Alden speaks man. There's rarely anything in those basement air codes that can be dealt with talking. Usually everything tries to kill us.
It does seem that there is a trend in that way. Scruffy was one of the few exceptions so far. Well, what do you think, Amund and Bill? Should we go in and try to destroy them, or should we try to negotiate with them?
They are huddled around a corpse currently, so it doesn't speak too well about their characters.
Indeed. Amund, how do you feel?
Well, I think we should try the diplomatic route, but if everyone else disagrees, I guess action speaks louder than words.
I'm not
don't
against
disagree.
negotiating. I'm just thinking that preferentially we should probably prefer violence in this case, but if you'd like to try speaking with them first, we could stand on guard out here. Hawk and Bill, would you be willing to allow that?
I just struck him saying, if negotiations fall, we don't get elements of surprise. And they will
That
be
is a good
am now-
point.
Peeking around the corner. Yes, this sounds like a great idea.
You're okay with any plan, right, Bill? As long as you're covered.
Oh, yes, your idea is good as well.
All right. Let me think here how we can do this.
Bill was
Amund,
referring
if
to
you
his own
back up-
plan of taking cover.
Amund, if you back up a little, maybe to here, I can back up a little. Good. I'm going to open the door, and I'm going to step back, and then you can try speaking with them in their language and see if they'll listen to reason. We're just trying to pass through. Maybe they can give us some information, too, if you can get information from them.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So Alden opens the door, and he steps back, and he has his weapon ready in case they come at us. And then he
Yes.
looks to Amund to greet them.
What were they called?
Vegapygmy?
Yes.
Did you pick me?
Ticket pygmy.
Yes.
I more or less just call that out.
And you,
Ticket pygmies, can you hear me?
and you see four heads turning around and what? What was it? What was it? What was it? Ah, ah. And then they take sight of you. And they're like, what? What? Who are you? Who are you? Why are you coming here? Why are you coming here? This is our corpse. Stay away from it. It's ours.
You can have the corpse.
Good, good. It's our corpse. Us.
Yes. And I'm not sure. For what I would like to say, I'm not sure if I should roll for diplomacy or intimidation. To be honest,
It depends. What would you like to do?
I would like to say that we would like to be able to pass through the room without them becoming corpses in the process.
Well, yeah, you can throw a diplomacy or an intimidate. What you would like to? Would you like to say? Would you be so kindly to let us pass through the room, or do you want to say let us pass through the room, or else you will be a corpse as well? I mean, there are two different meanings in both of them.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure, but I think they would listen better to intimidation. Is that weird thinking here?
That sound-
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Sure, you may throw that against their sense motive. Well, they are intimidated by you. Yes, you may go through our area, but don't steal anything from us.
And you don't steal anything from us.
We no promise, but you don't steal.
You promise.
I don't promise.
You promise.
I don't promise.
Or else I corpsey make see.
Or else I corpse. Throw another intimidate check. Well, shouldn't be too hard to beat that. Okay, we won't, we promise we won't steal. And this guy in the back, he's clearly looking like, he is not that happy that the guy in front said they won't steal. And this guy in the left is clearly looking at Alden's his big shiny weapon.
Right. All right. Alden, he detects evil in the room, and he invites Bill to scan the room for magic as well.
I'll use detect magic. Yeah.
So you're using detect magic for the room and perception,
Yeah.
or you're also using detect magic?
Bill
Well,
is using detect magic. Alden is using detect evil, and we're trying to find if there's any auras in there for either one.
You don't find any detect evil. However, you do find detect magic at the bottom of the corpse, so to speak.
Well, I do have a hunch that there might be another riddle involved with that body.
Oh. Amund, maybe you can get us access to the corpse as well. I know it might be difficult, but there might be some clue or item that we need under it.
Well, to be honest, I more or less threatened us free passage through the room. On the condition that we don't touch the corpse, and I think we can walk past without getting anything stolen.
All right. Well,
the exact exchange was steely, and I said then we corpsey makes it.
And as you guys are talking together, Bill was looking if he could find something, and from where Bill is standing, he can just barely see a hole in a ledge over here. I don't know. Can you see my pointy clicky? Okay, you can see a point or a hole in the ledge over there, just slightly, and that's what you see while they are discussing with each other.
Mm-hmm. There appears to be some sort of secret stash or room.
All right.
There's a hole in the wall.
Well, we could take the safe passage that Amund has gained for us and come back to the room later if it turns out we need something from it. On the other hand, if we don't have the something, we might be at a disadvantage for whatever lies ahead.
Well, Amund, do you think they will honor their word, or will they simply stab us in the back once we get to the other side of the room?
I'd say smile, and flaunt your weapons.
In fact, Amund, if you want, maybe you could roll a sense motive on their claim that they are going to live, abide by the promise,
Yes.
in case they were lying.
What's the sense motive is on our bluff
their-
check?
Yeah, in case they were lying about letting us go through.
No, they're not lying. So you can what they
Good.
said was true.
How big are these creatures? They're big.